Thanks, Nikki. Yeah, we had to use a trash bag to cover the camera. Was not a fun day. The 38-31 loss to Northwestern was not pretty either, but a few individual players did step up. Desmond King recorded 2 season-high punt returns for 32 yards each. Rylan McCarron had 8 receptions, 78 receiving yards, as well as a 54-yard kickoff return. And Josie Jewell had a career-high 16 tackles. But as for the team, they just couldn't quite step up together.
We didn't play well enough. We didn't coach well enough. Northwestern, did a better job.
Northwestern made their presence known early in the game Saturday with a short run for a touchdown to take the first lead. And it was clear the Iowa offense was struggling. But then Iowa pulled a trick play that turned Beathard into a punter, and they stopped the ball on the 1-yard line. A quick 3-and-out for the Wildcats and a 32-yard punt return from Desmond King brought Iowa into the red zone, allowing Wadley to run it in to tie things up. Shortly after, a Northwestern field goal ended the first quarter. Northwestern quickly scored again early in the second, and Iowa continued to fail to convert on third downs. But shortly before halftime, Wadley had another short run to score, and a 15-yard pass to Rylan McCarron in the end zone allowed Iowa to take the lead 21-17 going into halftime.
And after the half, things seemed to be looking up for the Hawks when they took a 24-17 lead following a field goal. But after a few penalties, the Hawks seemed to lose their momentum. And as the rain picked up, so did Northwestern's offense.
3 touchdowns in a row for Northwestern made the score 38-24. LaShawn Daniels ran the ball in for Iowa's final touchdown of the day, the Hawks losing by 7.
A lot of our issues right now are things that we've got to try to get cleaned up a little bit. Third down, obviously, stopping the run. And the biggest thing is just playing cleaner and more efficient. And those little mistakes, those little errors tend to put us in a position that make it really difficult to have success, and those are the things that we've got to really do a better job of.
This team is capable of so much more. We just need to start showing it on Saturday.
Reporting from inside Kinnick Stadium, this is Katie Sextro for Daily Iowan TV Sports.
Turning more towards the negative aspect of the game Saturday, Mary Kay Harrian takes us through what happened to the offense and the defense.
Northwestern scored just 3 minutes into the first quarter. From there on out, the Wildcats took control of the game, leaving the Hawkeyes to question and look into what went wrong for their team.
Knowing your assignment, just little things like that, making sure you do your job, and then collectively as a unit we'll be better as a team. And we're close. We're really close, and we did some really good things today. But we also gave up too many big plays and critical errors.
I don't know if it was one certain thing. We just need to be more detailed, fit our gaps better, and be able to understand how to, fill the run.
When we're doing well, we'll string together, 12, 14 play drives, and we're not doing that. It's really obvious. I don't know. I think we just need to be more consistent.
As the Hawkeyes are now 3-2 with 2 straight losses at home, they have to start to prepare for their next Big Ten game against Minnesota. So what is next for the team, and how are they going to move on from this loss to Northwestern?
We just got to get back on the horse, learn from our mistakes, just be critical about yourself, and just try to get better. And we just got to get back Sunday, watch the film and critique, and get back to practice on Monday.
Just focusing on the little things and really just doing your job. We need, as individuals, need to focus on doing our jobs and the nuances of our job. And then things, they'll come along.
We just, understanding why we lost this game, how we lost it, and, trying to make ourselves better through this week on watching the game tape.
The Hawkeyes now have 1 week to try and fix the little things they did not execute on Saturday before traveling to Minneapolis to take on their next Big Ten opponent. Reporting from Kinnick Stadium, this has been Mary Kate Harrian, Daily Iowan TV Sports.
The vibe post-game from everyone was honestly just pure disappointment. I think that they're almost there with fixing those little mistakes as they will head to Minnesota on Saturday. Well, the women's soccer team is back on their feet after their first Big Ten win this weekend against Purdue. Liv Corbett has more.
The Iowa women's soccer team took the field with nothing but confidence and drive to get their first Big Ten win against Purdue. With an early goal in the first half by Devin Burns, the momentum only grew stronger, and the Hawkeye defense held the Boilermakers at 0 to end the game with a shutout.
It was really important to come out as hard as we could, especially against a team like this. They were fighting really hard. We knew they were going to play really hard against us, so we knew that getting that early goal was really important.
We knew it was going to be a hard-fought game. Purdue's a very blue-collar team, and it was going to go all the way to the end, so that was a good start for us.
As the Hawkeyes continue Big Ten play, Coach Diani and the team have high hopes that this could possibly be the start to a new win streak.
It's got to have a positive effect for us. I thought we've played some good soccer throughout the first 4 games, and it's just not been consistent.
Purdue pushed forward towards the end of the game, but goalkeeper Claire Graves was up to the challenge with 5 saves in the second half. After the win, Coach Diani started to see a little bit of growth in his team.
And we kind of bent and we didn't break, and we took their best shot and looked around and we're like, we're okay, and grew up a little bit as a team today, and I was really proud of our kids.
Reporting outside of the Iowa Soccer Complex, this has been Olivia Corbett with Daily Iowan TV Sports.
The team is looking to carry their momentum into Minneapolis as they take on Minnesota this Thursday. Iowa volleyball also came away with their second Big Ten win in a row at Northwestern on Saturday. Iowa field hockey was in action as well, taking the W against Indiana on Friday, but falling to number 7 Louisville on Sunday 2-0. Nikki, back to you.